Good morning, students. So far we discussed standard equation of the hyperbola and types of the hyperbolas. Then the standard results, center, foci, vertices, equation of the directrices, length of the transverse, equation of the transverse, length of the conjugate, equation of the conjugate, length of the lattice rectum, equation of the lattice rectum, endpoints of the lattice rectum. These are the results based on the two types of the hyperbolas. So far we discussed. And also we discussed in ellipse itself. If the center is shifting from 0, 0 to some other point h, k. For example, in general, for any two types, in general, center is 0, 0. Center 0, 0. If the center is shifting from 0, 0 to some other point, say h, k. So from center 0, 0 to shifting to some other point h, k. We already worked out so many questions in this model in your ellipse. The same concept also here. Then what is the process we are going to work out? If the center is shifting to the point h, k, then take the new axis capital X and capital Y parallel to small x and small y. For example, in general, origin, that is 0, 0 is the center. For example, I am drawing a simple diagram. See, this is x axis, y axis, then x dash, y dash. This is in general 0, 0 is the center. For example, instead of this 0, 0, I am taking a point h, k. I am taking a point h, k. The center is shifting to this point. Then take the new axis. Take the new axis. Capital X and capital Y. Capital X and capital Y. Parallel to small x and small y. Then we are going to draw the diagram based on capital X and capital Y. For example, so it is the vertex, one of the vertex. Say consider this is another one, A dash. We are able to draw a diagram. So if the center is 0, 0 in general, it is shifting to the point some other point h, k, then draw capital X and capital Y parallel to small x and small y. So with the help of this, we are going to take the two equations, capital X squared by A squared minus capital Y squared by B squared equal to 1. This is type number 1. Then type number 2 is capital Y squared by A squared minus capital X squared by B squared equal to 1. This is type number 1, type number 2. With a reference to capital X and capital Y. Suppose we want to change, then this capital X is replaced by x minus h, capital Y is replaced by y minus k. All these process we already worked on the standard equation of the ellipse itself. The same concept, just we are recalling. For example, capital X is replaced, then what will happen? Capital X is replaced by x minus h the whole squared divided by a squared, y minus k the whole squared divided by b squared equal to 1. This is related to type number 1. So capital X is replaced by x minus h, capital Y is replaced by y minus k. In the same way we are going to replace y. Then for type number 2, y minus k the whole squared divided by a squared, x minus h the whole squared divided by b squared equal to 1. So related to capital X and capital Y, then it should be converted to small x and small y. So capital X and capital Y should be replaced with the help of the transformations x minus h and y minus k. All these concepts based on the, already we worked on the ellipse, the same concept only. So here for ellipse and hyperbola in general, for the standard equation, center is 0, 0. Some other times it may be shifted from 0, 0 to h, k. Then take the capital X and the capital Y axis parallel to small x and small y. Then use the transformations, take down these equations. These two equations are type number 1 and type number 2. This is type 1. This is type 2. So related to capital X and capital Y, we are referring it is type 1, no, type 2. What is the meaning of type 1? Transverse axis along x axis. For type number 2, transverse axis along y axis. So we are used already in ellipse the same concept. Based on all these results, today we are going to work out some problems. Listen, already the same concept you worked in ellipse itself. What are the questions may be asked? Find the center, vertices, foci, directrices, like that. All the results we are going to work out. Based on this, see question number 1. We are going to work out all the results for question number 1. Hereafter, you try yourself. Question number 1. X squared divided by 25 minus y squared divided by 144 equal to 1. X squared by 25 minus y squared by 144 equal to 1. Then question number, what are the maybe asked? Find center, comma, foci, comma, vertices, then directrices, length of the latus rectum, equation of the latus rectum, length of the transverse axis, length of the conjugate axis, equation of transverse axis, comma, equation of conjugate axis. These are the questions may be asked. The given equation may be anything. It may be ellipse or may be hyperbola. The question may be asked these results. Center, foci, vertices, directrices, length of the latus rectum, equation of the latus rectum, length of the transverse axis, equation of the transverse axis, length of the conjugate axis, equation of the conjugate axis. Based on this, we are going to find out. And may be asked and sketch the diagram. Draw you the diagram of the hyperbola. These are the questions may be asked in your examinations. Listen, this is question number 1 we are taking. X squared by 25, y squared by 144 equal to 1. We already worked out 2 standard types. Type number 1 is x squared by a squared minus y squared by b squared equal to 1. This is type 1. This is type 1. The meaning of type 1 means transverse axis along x axis. Compare with the general equation. This is the given equation. This is the general equation. We are able to compare. Starting with the x squared, then say it is type number 1. Starting with the y squared, say it is type number 2. So x squared by a squared minus y squared by b squared equal to 1. Therefore, we are comparing with this the given. We can say a squared equal to 25, b squared equal to 144. Then already we discussed it is type number 1. Then if you know the values of a squared and b squared, immediately we need e, that is eccentricity. What is the value? What is the formula to find the eccentricity? Square root of a squared plus b squared divided by a squared. This is the standard result finding the eccentricity. For an ellipse, we are having the negative symbol. A squared minus b squared divided by a squared, that is for an ellipse. For hyperbola, we already worked out square root of a squared plus b squared divided by a squared. Now, what is the meaning of a squared? 25. Then b squared 144 divided by a squared 25. Then square root of, we can add these two. 144 again 25, we can get 169. Adding these two divided by 25. Therefore, e equal to, taking square root, we can get 13 divided by 5. 169 square root becomes 13, 25 becomes 5. Already we have some conclusion. For the hyperbola, eccentricity greater than 1. See the result? 13 is divided by 5. It will gives a result, it will give the answer greater than 1. So here e equal to 13 by 5. So you must confirm e greater than 1 for the hyperbola. That is the first conclusion Everyone should listen that one. E equal to 13 by 5 greater than 1. Now listen, we know the value of a squared, we know the value of b squared, then work out the value of e. Then what is the question number 1? Center. Find center. In general, for type number 1 and type number 2, this is the standard equation. Directly we can relate with the standard equation. Therefore, center C 0, 0 for type number 1 also, and also for type number 2. Center 0, 0. Then point number 2, foci F AE, 0, F dash minus AE, 0. You can write plus or minus. That is also acceptable. See here, already we worked out A. Therefore, we need to find AE. See here, what is the value of A? 5. Then the value of E equal to 13 by 5. 5 will be removed. Therefore, AE equal to 13. Just to work out in your rough place. So, AE equal to 13. Just now I can write here F 13, 0, F dash minus 13, 0. So center is 0, 0. Foci for type number 1, AE, 0, minus AE, 0. Just work in your rough place. Substitute here 13, 0, minus 13, 0. Then point number 3, vertices. Point number 3, vertices. In general formula A, 0, then minus A, 0. This is your general formulas. A 0, A dash minus A, 0. Already you know the value of A. A means here 5. Therefore, it should be 5, 0, A dash minus 5, 0. So, vertices are 5, 0, minus 5, 0. The same result for an ellipse also the same result. Center 0, 0, foci AE, 0, minus AE, 0, vertices A, 0, minus A, 0. Then E must be, have a different, small difference. A squared minus B squared for an ellipse. Here A squared plus B squared. You have to confirm this one. Now listen. The result number 4 is, the result number 4. Directrices. Directrices. Formula x equal to plus or minus A by E. X equal to plus or minus A by E. Just now we worked out x equal to plus or minus. The value of A is 5 divided by the value of E. Just now we worked out 13 by 5. Just it will take the reciprocal x equal to plus or minus 25 divided by 13. So this is the value of directrices. So equation of the directrices is x equal to plus or minus A by E. Then x equal to plus or minus the value of A is 5. The value of E equal to 13 by 5. Just to take the reciprocal, we can get plus or minus 25 by 13. This is the equation of the directrices. All these 4 results are the same for the ellipse also. Now, the next result number 5. Now we have a small difference. See, point number 5, that is result number 5. Length of transverse axis. Length of transverse axis. Already we know the result. A dash equal to 2A. So that means A dash equal to, that is the length of the transverse axis. A dash equal to 2 times the value of A is 5. That means 10. For an ellipse, here we are having a small difference. Length of major axis. We are saying the major axis. Here transverse. Already I am explaining what is the meaning of transverse. It is a penetrating axis. On this only hyperbola existing on this axis. So length of the transverse axis A dash equal to 2A. 2 times 5, 10. Now point number 6. Equation of transverse axis. Equation of transverse axis. See here type number 1. That means transverse axis, here x axis. What is the equation of x axis? Y equal to 0. Y equal to 0. You can write like this in your bracket. X axis, it means x axis. So it denotes type number 1. The meaning is transverse axis along x-axis. Therefore, here transverse axis is nothing but x-axis. Its equation y equal to 0. This is called length of the transverse, equation of the transverse. For an ellipse, we are using here we are using the word major axis. Now transverse axis. The same way, now we are having result number 6 and result number 7. Length of conjugate axis. Length of conjugate axis. Length of conjugate axis is BB dash equal to 2B. It is nothing but just we are taking an imaginary value, that is BB dash. We are assumed value, that's all. Here BB dash equal to 2 times, what is the value of B here? 12. B squared equal to 144. The value of B is 12. Therefore, BB dash equal to 24. This is the length of the conjugate axis. Same way, equation of conjugate axis. Equation of conjugate axis. Here see, transverse axis along x-axis. Then conjugate axis is nothing but y-axis. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Say you can write like this, y-axis, it denotes y-axis. So here conjugate axis means y-axis, its equation x equal to 0. So this is length of conjugate, equation of conjugate. When compared with the ellipse, here the name is slightly different. Instead of conjugate, we are using the word minor axis. So length of minor, equation of minor for an ellipse. It is a small difference only, but the results are same. Length of conjugate, instead of conjugate, major means the result is same, BB dash equal to 2B. Then equation of minor is also x equal to 0. It is nothing but y-axis for type number 1 in an ellipse. So just a small word is different. Now length of the lattice rectum, we already derived the result already. Length of lattice rectum. Length of lattice rectum. The formula 2b squared by a. It is also same for an ellipse also. So length of lattice rectum 2b squared by a. 2 into the value of b squared already we worked out, 144 divided by the value of a is 5. Therefore, if you are multiplying with the 144, we can get 288 divided by 5. This is length of lattice rectum. Same for the ellipse also, 2b squared by a. So 2 times b squared, the value of b squared equal to 144 divided by the value of a is 5. Just to multiply, you can get 288 divided by 5. Now result number 10. Now we are having the result number 10. Here result number 10 is equation of lattice rectum. Equation of lattice rectum. What is the formula here? X equal to plus or minus AE. How it is derived? What is the meaning of lattice rectum? A focal chord which is perpendicular to the transverse axis. That means it passing through the focus. Already we have the focus is AE comma 0, another one is minus AE comma 0. Therefore combining these two we can get x equal to plus or minus AE. Just to substitute the data, here x equal to, what is the value of A here? 5. What is the value of E? Just now we worked out, 5 plus or minus. Use the plus or minus. A value is 5. Then E value is 13 by 5. Just now we worked it. Then 5 will be removed. Therefore x equal to plus or minus 13. This is the equation of the lattice rectum. That means a focal chord which is perpendicular to the transverse axis. It is nothing but it passing through the focus. So we have two foci. Substitute plus or minus AE. Data A value 5, E value 13 by 5. 5 will be removed. Therefore x equal to plus or minus 13. These are the results. So far we worked out 10 results. These are the results. Questions may be asked like find any 5. They may be asked like any 5 results only. But we are having 10 results. One more result is also there. Find the endpoints of the lattice rectum. We have to already worked out the formula. What is the meaning of endpoints? Just to recall, endpoints of the lattice rectum. See, this is also may be asked. Endpoints of lattice rectum. See, what is the meaning of lattice rectum? Just now we have done it passing through a focal chord which is perpendicular to the transverse axis. So we are having L. L value means AE comma B squared by A. How we are getting B squared by A? What is the length of the lattice from 2 B squared by A? Take 1 B squared by A here, then L dash. L dash means AE comma minus B squared by A. This is in first quadrant, this is in fourth quadrant. Then we have one more foci, that is F dash. There itself we are able to work out one more lattice rectum. So give the name L1. It lies in the second quadrant. That's all. We have to simply change the quadrant. Second quadrant. X takes negative, Y takes positive. Then one more endpoints, that is called L1 dash. Here minus AE comma minus B squared by A. Just recall the result. AE comma B squared by first quadrant. Then change the quadrant. First quadrant means both will get the positive symbol. AE comma B squared by A. See, second quadrant. X takes a negative, Y takes positive. Third quadrant. X and Y takes the negative. This must be in the here. Sorry, it is in third quadrant. It is fourth quadrant. Both takes negative. Minus AE minus B squared by A. Here AE minus B squared by it lies in the fourth quadrant. So depends upon the quadrant. It may takes the different values, but all are same. AE squared B squared by A same. Symbols only change. Depends upon the quadrant. Now we are able to substitute the data. We are able to find the endpoints of the lattice rectum also. These are the possible questions asked maybe in ellipse or maybe in hyperbola. Both the results are same. So just to use the technical words: transverse, major; conjugate, minor. That is the only one different. Everything are the same. And also they are asking one more question. Sketch the diagram. Sketch the diagram. See here, we have to draw the diagram of the given hyperbola. We already conclude the type. It is type number 1. So type number 1, see here, x-axis, y-axis, x dash, this must be origin. So in general, this origin is the center. Origin is the center. The next one is called L. Here L dash. Where L and L dash are called directrices. We have two directrices. It passing through the point Z of A by E comma 0. Here Z dash minus A by E comma 0. Then vertex, one vertex A. This is vertex A of A comma 0. Here we are having the other vertex. It has A dash of minus A comma 0. So A comma 0 minus A comma, because of the symmetry we already have the conclusion. We have the symmetry. A comma 0, then A dash means minus A comma 0, it is A. Then we have the focus here. One focus F. The value of F is AE comma 0, here F dash minus AE comma 0. This is type number 1. So this is type number 1 hyperbola. They may be asked to sketch the diagram of type number 1. This is the diagram of type number 1. Now we already worked out all the results. So just a substitute. For example, A means here 5 comma 0. Instead of this we can use 5 comma 0. Here see minus 5 comma 0. This is minus 5 comma 0. Then already we worked out the value of A by E. What is the value of A by E? A by E means the value of A5, E13 by 5, it will take the reciprocal 25 by 13. We can substitute here 25 by 13, here minus 25 by 13. Then what is the value of AE? AE means A value 5, E value 13 by 5. 5 will be removed, therefore we can substitute AE equal to 13. Here you can substitute 13 comma 0. Here we can substitute F dash minus 13 comma 0. Like this we are able to work out the results. Draw the diagram. This is the type number 1 diagram. We are able to work out all the 10 results. So dear students, no need to make memory. for type number 1 and also for type number 2. Just transfer. For type number 2, we have to just transfer, interchange the data. That's all. So this is type number 1. We are just now worked. Now we are going to discuss type number 2. In the same model, we are going to work out type number 2. Same concept. Just interchange the coordinates of x, y. That's all. See, question number 2. We are going to work out in the same time. We are using question number 2c. Find center, foci, vertices, like that question asked. Just for our clarification, we work out all the results. But in your exam, may be asked any 5. See, question number 2. Y squared divided by 16 minus x squared divided by 4 equal to 1. Y squared by 16 minus x squared by 9. 4. Y squared by 16 minus x squared by 9 equal to 1. It is type number 2. Compare with the standard equation. Y squared by a squared minus x squared by b squared equal to 1. So already explained in your theoretical concept. If the given equation starting with the x squared, just now we completed one question. See that starting with the x squared, that is type number 1. Here starting with the y squared, type number 2. Here the value of a squared equal to 16. Here the value of a squared equal to 16, b squared equal to 9. But for an ellipse, we are thinking about greater less, a greater than b. That is for an ellipse only. Here we are thinking about starting equation is x squared, that is type number 1. The starting letter is y squared, type number 2. Don't think about a squared, b squared, which is greater or less. First denominator is a squared, second denominator is b squared. But for an ellipse, x squared by a squared means type number 1. Then y squared starting with this, x squared by b squared means type number 2. Here starting with y squared is type number 2. That is the difference. So a squared, b squared. Then we need to find the value of e. Just now we worked out a squared plus b squared divided by a squared. See here square root of. What is the value of a squared here? 16. The value of a squared 16. B squared 9. Divided by a squared 16. We can get square root of 25 divided by 16. So we can say 5 by 4. So dear students, listen here. For a hyperbola, e must be greater than 1. 5 is divided by 4, we can get a value greater than 1. But for an ellipse, e less than 1. So it is an important place. Check yourself. It is 5 by 4 greater than 1. Therefore, we are using the process correctly. But for an ellipse, here you are having a negative a squared minus b squared. So it should be less than 1. So if you worked out a squared, b squared, e. What is the result number 1? Just now we recalled center. For the standard equation, center is 0, 0 only. If the given equation in the standard form, whether it may be a type number 1 or it may be a type number 2, center is 0, 0. For an ellipse also same. It may be type 1 major axis along x axis. For ellipse type number 2 is major axis along y axis. But center is same, 0, 0. Number 2, foci. Number 2, foci, f, we can say AE, 0. But this type number 2 means 0, AE. That is the change we required. 0, minus AE. If the given equation belongs to type 1, then we can say AE, 0. Then minus AE, 0. Just now I explained. Interchange. See the interchange. When compared with type 1, just interchange. 0, AE, 0, minus AE. What is the value of AE? You are able to work out in your rough column. See, A means 4. E means already worked out 5 by 4. Just 4 will be removed. Therefore, AE equal to 5. Therefore, F 0, 5, F dash 0, minus 5. You are able to work out. Number 3, vertices. Vertices A, when compared with the type 1, just interchange. 0, A dash 0, minus A. So a value here 0 comma, the a value means 4, 0 comma 4, then a dash, here a dash must be 0 comma minus 4. This is the value of the vertices, 0 comma 4, 0 comma minus 4. Now we need to find equation of the directrices. Point number 4, equation of the directrices. What is the formula to find the equation of the directrices for type 2? Type 2, y equal to, when compared with the type 1, x equal to, here y equal to plus or minus a by e. That means y equal to plus or minus, the value of a is 4, e value 5 by 4. Just taking reciprocal, we can get y equal to plus or minus 16 by 5. This is the equation of the directrices. So for type number 1, x equal to plus or minus a by e. Here y equal to plus or minus a by e. That's only one change. Because here type 2 means transverse axis along y axis. Now length of the transverse. Say the word length of transverse. Length of transverse axis means a dash equal to 2a. Whether it may be a type 1 or type 2, there will be no change because it is a length. A dash equal to 2a. See here, a dash equal to 2 times the value of a must be 4. That means 8. The value of a must be 4. This is length of transverse axis. Now it is equation of transverse. You must listen very carefully here. Equation of transverse. Listen, it is type 2. Already we say it is type 2. Type 2 means transverse axis along y axis. So transverse axis along y axis means you are going to find the equation of y axis. What is the equation of y axis? X equal to 0. Carefully listen. Say the word in your bracket y axis because you are thinking about y axis. Here transverse axis is y axis. Its equation x equal to 0. Now say the length of conjugate. Length of conjugate. Length of conjugate means BB dash equal to 2B. BB dash equal to 2 times B. That means 2 times, what is the value of B here? 3. So we can get 6. So length of conjugate axis is BB dash equal to 2B. 2 times B, we can get 6. Now equation of conjugate. Equation of conjugate. Listen, here it is type number 2. Type number 2 means transverse axis along y axis. Then conjugate axis along x axis. What is the equation of x axis? Y equal to 0. Say in your bracket it denotes x axis. So this is the length of the conjugate. Then length of the conjugate, equation of the conjugate. It is result number 7 and 8. Equation of length of equation of. Just compare with the type number 1. Length, there will be no change. But equation denotes which axis. You have to realize that one. Here type number 2 means transverse axis along y axis. Therefore transverse axis is y axis. Its equation x equal to 0. So make the conclusion like that. Now length of latus rectum. Length of latus rectum. What is the formula to find the latus rectum? 2b squared by a. That means 2 times b squared 9. A value means here 4. 2 and 4 will be removed. We can get 9 by 2. This is the length of latus rectum. The same formula for ellipse also. 2b squared by a. Just to substitute b squared 9. A must be 4 here. Then cancelling. We can get 9 by 2. This is the length of the latus rectum. Then we have one more. Equation of the latus rectum. Equation of latus rectum. What is the formula to find the equation of the latus rectum? Latus rectum passing through the focus. Therefore, here y equal to, here focus is lies in the y axis. Type 2 it is. So here y equal to plus or minus AE. The formula for focus is 0, AE, 0, minus AE for type 2. So we are selecting the value of y. Therefore, y equal to plus or minus AE. That means Y equal to the value of A means here 4, then E means 5 by 4, then 4 will be removed, so Y equal to use here plus or minus, therefore plus or minus 5. This is the equation of the latest rectum. So here use Y. For type number 1, X equal to plus or minus AE, but because it passing through the focus. So here Y equal to plus or minus AE, substitute the data, A must be 4, E must be just now we worked 5 by 4, 4 will be removed, then Y equal to plus or minus 5. Then the last one, we have to draw and sketch the diagram. That is the question may be asked. If the question may be asked, then you can draw. See, it is type number 2. Just type number 2. Here type number 2 means transverse axis along Y axis. Therefore, here L, here L dash. Then this is the A. Here must be F. Here must be center. Here must be Z. Center, Z, A, F. These are the diagrammatic explanation. This is Y axis. Now in the same way, this must be Z dash. Then this must be A dash. Here you can refer A dash. Here F dash. So you are able to just work out the results. You have to substitute the data. So center means always 0, 0. Center means always 0, 0. Say the vertex A here, A squared. Here must be A squared. Already worked out. A squared equal to 16, A equal to 4. But you have to write 0, 4. That is the important because it lies in the Y axis. Here A squared equal to, already we worked out, A squared equal to 16. Therefore A equal to 4. Same way B squared equal to 9. So A 4, but substitution means 0, 4. Carefully handle this one. Here 0, minus 4. Then focus. What is the value of F? Just we worked out. AE we need. A means 4. E means 5 by 4. 4 will be removed. When we can get 5. AE equal to, we can get 5. See here, focus 0, 5 because it lies in the Y axis. Then automatically here 0, minus 5. 0, 5, 0, minus 5. Then it must be directrix. Directrix L and L dash. What is the formula to find Z? A by E. You need A by E. What is the value of A here? 4. Then what is the value of E here? 5 by 4. Then taking the reciprocal, we can get 16 by 5. So here you are able to substitute 0, 16 divided by 5. Here 0, minus 16 divided by 5. Just to take 16 is divided by 5, it will produce 3 point something. See here, first Z, 3 point something value. After that A. So the value of A is greater than the value of Z. See, 16 by 5, just it is greater. Here you are having a 4. So you are able to justify your answer, whether you are correctly finding out the results or not. Using the diagram, you are able to conclude that. See Z first, after that A, after that F. See the increasing order, 16 by 5, 3 point something. See here 4, it is increasing. See here 5. In the same way here, it is a reverse process. Minus 16 by 5, minus 4, minus 5. So your answer is, you are justify, your answer is correct. Therefore, you can draw the diagram. After that, verify. You are drawing the diagram, whether it may be type number 1 or it may be type number 2. So dear students, read the question, justify. It gives, the given question belongs to which type? Say type number 1 or type number 2. First conclude. How we are able to conclude? Starting x squared by a squared minus y squared by b squared equal to 1. Then we can see it's type number 1. For type number 2, see here starting with the y squared. So y squared by b squared. It is type number 2. Type number 1, a transverse axis along x axis. Type number 2, transverse axis along y axis. From this help, we are able to recall all the things. And no need to memory anything. Just draw the diagram first. You have to draw the diagram first. It belongs to type 1 or type 2. With the help of diagram, you can recall all the formulas. It almost same to the ellipse also. But we have small differences. Transverse, conjugate. There, major, minor. So dear students, read the questions. Try to work out yourself. Thank you.